What about today? Let me show you a basic action. So how do you practice this balance? How do you practice basic balance? That's very important. Let's start with net balance today. How to practice? So let's work on balance. You as a beginner. First you have to practice this. Shake your board left and right. The feet are left and right. Shake your board like this. This is the initial exercise of this balance. Then, when you are not falling right or left, that's when you need to do the crisscross. The scissors are jumping, so let's jump like this. Don't jump around like that. The stiffer your board is at this point, the better off you are. The softer your board is, that's a big bounce you can't make. So the harder you are, the better you are. That's what you said from the beginning. Hop and switch. If you're still like this and you're gonna fall, you can go from this scissor step to a parallel step. What happens when you go parallel? Let's do the scissor step, and then let's do a parallel step. Now you have to watch your arm. It's always in your hand, and your wrists are ready for support. This is very important. So when you reach a certain level, after balancing the base, you can keep jumping. It requires a lot of balance on your part. Another one requires a high hardness of your board. If your board is weak, it's hard for you to keep jumping, because it shakes back and forth when you keep bouncing. Your board is stuck to your foot and you can't lift it. So the harder your board is, the better your feedback, the easier it is for you to keep going like this. This is what we need to practice for the first time. So what about practicing this? What else do you need to pay attention to? We have nothing but. This sequence is so rigid. What else are we going to practice? Practice this move, and practice this on you. Work on your feet when they're all together. It's a great test of your core balance. Your stability. The steadier you stand, the faster you roll. Parallel feet together. This is when you are most stable. When you start to roll, this is the fastest we can do. So that's why you have to do this. It's a stroke with 2 feet together. This is when your board is very stable. You can do it with minimal force. Pedal as fast as you can. This is very, very important. Then, when you have legs like this together, and I can cut the board apart, that's when you find out you are getting better at standing on one leg. You can gradually lift one leg. This is when you have this. The core force, the balance of the whole thing goes up to a very high level. You can always stand like this, and it's very stable. The shaking of the board is very loud. At this point you can add pedaling. Of course, you should pay attention to your foot pads on your slip. It's very slippery if you want to do it, so I can't fall. Then you'd better be in your stand up on the same side of the leg and pull, because on this side, you're not gonna affect this. This lifts the water, so that's why you'd better use it in front of the leg you're standing on. It's easier to pull off one leg. This is very, very important. When you can have both legs. This one on one leg. Your legs can even be. You can get water on this side and support on this side. Support on this side. I got some water on this side. It's all very relaxing. The key is that your legs stand in the center of your board. This is critical. So again, when you have this, when you get better at this, you can start to work on this move gradually. How can we get out of the way? It has to be along the center line. If your feet are on either side, all you have to do is lift one leg. That board is about to tip over. But if your leg is in the center line, feel free to lift your legs. Your board won't flip at this point. So that's the key to your practice. You're the one taking the center line. Hold the foot. And then go. Turn around when you get to the front. Go. And then come back. Come in this way. Increase your difficulty, then continue on the forward side of the stroke. Pedal as you go. Go on one side and work on both turns. Come over here. Step over. This is hard to start with, but you'll be practicing soon enough. When you've practiced all that, you practice this one more time. Turn and jump and hold your shoulder width apart. Always hold a pedal. Don't jump with the arms like that. Jump with the pedal like this. Turn around before you jump. Turn around first. Do not a 90-degree jump. Turn around and jump 90 degrees first. When you can do 90, you can do 120 and 180. 180 is also the first turn. Jump again. Turn around first. And then prepare. Jump again. This is a jumping technique. You've got it all worked out. Your balance is very good. This is elementary. Let's stop with the advanced ones, including this one with 2 strokes. Then jump up again. 2 more strokes. Jump up again. And then 2 more strokes. Then switch hands again. And then jump again. To support this. We'll do that in the next video.